Hello, my absolutely beautiful Pisces friends, and welcome to your horoscope for October of 2023. For Pisces, this month we have got the final eclipses of 2023, and we have also got the final eclipse that's going to be happening on the axis of the Taurus Scorpio zone. You have done a lot of work on this axis between this third house and the ninth house, the way you think, your belief systems, your structures, your networks, the way that you have expanded out into the world, and also the way that you own and make valuable the way that you write and you speak and you communicate, Pisces. This has been 18 months worth of real work, and we're going to get the last eclipse that I kind of feel like seals a good deal for you, especially if you're willing to demonstrate, that you can work, that you can deliver the goods, whether this be in a work environment or it be in your home environment. The way that you speak, the way that you communicate has value. And the more deeply you can resonate, feel with that, and then demonstrate it, really deliver, I think it's all the better for you. All right, Pisces, we've got a lot to cover, so let's go on ahead and get in here. Right at the beginning of the month, on the 4th, we've got Mercury entering into the energy of Libra, and this lights up your 8th house space. Now, I actually really like this because, first of all, the 8th house is loaded right now. The sun is here, Mars is here, now Mercury comes in. So we've got motivation, action, and now thinking, all in this 8th house space. When Mercury comes into a new house, it brings new information. So there's information that's available. Now, this is the 8th house, so this is intimacy and assets. But I also like to put collaborations in here. So, could this is a Libra vibration, so it's a Venus vibration. Venus is out of retrograde, so it's very much so attracting into you. Is your partner or your mate, or whatever word you'd like to use there, pulling in a different valuable, whether that be financial or some kind of other value that you are able to take advantage of? It's also a really lovely energy in the 8th house to consider. Okay, where do I need to partner with a resource? Libra is all about the partnership sector because it's not the codependency if we're moving away from that, but it's this understanding that I can only go so far on my own before I need to partner with another source. So, are you able to partner with a bank, a loan, a therapist, an astrologer? Who is a specialist in your life that you can go and partner with to take you to the next direction? And it's really cool because whether this partner or this person, this specialist you pair with, helps you understand your karma, work on things in your sex life, understand insurance, estates, wills, investments, death, maybe it's a detox of some variety, whatever it is. This is going to be Mercury giving you new information that you can go forward all the way until the end of October and make decisions with, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. When we get to the 8th, we see Venus entering into the energy of Virgo. Now, this is going to light up your 7th house space, so right across the street. Again, Venus is attracting in, and Venus has had a long tour through that Leo energy, so you are absolutely working with a different value system. What you value, how you value it, who you value is moving different. So as Venus moves now into your relationship zone, think back to your relationships in 2015, 2016. 2015, some things went down. 2016, you were likely making some different decisions or having different experiences. But now, with Venus and Virgo, you can discern which are the relationships that are right to stay in my life, which are the behaviors, actions, and attitudes that are right to stay in my life, because what I'm doing, what I'm putting out, what I'm accepting and allowing is going to continue to go on. And Venus is attracting it into you. Now, something else I think is beautiful with Venus in this area is because it is in an earth sign. So this is a grounded material kind of energy, okay? So one of the things you can be thinking of is truly in a grounded material way, where do I need to get more in touch with the earth? Where, Pisces, do you need to go outside and enjoy some weather, get your feet into the dirt, go watch the way that the seasons change outside, like literally get into it so that you can remember that, yes, this is me too. I change like the leaves, right? And the things that are not going to stay with me and cannot be regenerated need to fall away. New blossoms are budding. Where is this a real experience for you? And Venus attracts this into you, and it attracts your attention to, wow, this is what's happening for me as well to help me be the very best that I can be. Now, Venus in Virgo can also be completely nitpicky, so you just want to be mindful of not being like, yeah, but I'm not a leaf, like maybe try and see a little bit of the magic this month if you can, okay? All right, when we get to the 10th, we see Pluto turning direct in the energy of Capricorn at 27 degrees. Now, Pluto has been retrograde for 6 months. So as we're seeing this direct motion, it's at the top of your chart. It's in your 11th house. So things having to do with friendships, organizations, social circles, social media, all of these kinds of things in this Capricorn vibration that you've been connected to, friends needing you, and for some of you, there have been some things that have just been highly, highly political. Right? It's just been politics that has really caught your attention during this retrograde season. But whatever it is, as Pluto is coming direct here, you're able to see where you can put down the power struggle. Whether you've been thinking about it, you've been going, should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should they stay? Should they go? Whatever it is, put down the power struggle now because you can see something, I think, a little bit clearer. You see where the justice, you see where the justification is. Also with Pluto retrograde, you're able to go, okay, well, what is happening for me internally, I'm able to externalize now. I can see it and I feel direct and I feel solid about the decisions that I'm making because there's power in them and they're profound. Also, I do want to say this. In Capricorn energy, I still think of the big structure of the family. And if you've been in a power struggle for any reason with family or things around children, and you're like, what do I do with this? I am justified in my response. I am justified in what I want. I think that this also brings that to kind of a close, and you're able to step up in a sense of leadership. This is your fresh beginning because remember, Capricorn is a cardinal energy. It's that strong cardinal feminine. Go get it. Where do you need to step up into your own beautiful voice that you've been honing? Stop thinking about it, be about it, and make the decision, okay? All right, when we get to the 12th, we see Mars entering into the energy of Scorpio, which is beautiful because Mars is in Scorpio where it is in domicile. Both of Scorpio's ruling planets are direct and not in retrograde anymore. So this is all coming up good for, for Pisces. This lights up your 9th house space, publishing, marketing, broadcasting, and you've been working on this zone over this last 18 months. So much has changed here for you in what you even believe, what you have faith in, philosophies that guide your life, in how you're able to be out in the world and be attractive. So one of the things I was thinking about in this Scorpio energy for you, since it is a fellow water energy as well, is that some of the changes you may be experiencing through October, Pisces, really have to do with where is your genuine desire to be seen and to share a message or to take a job that, makes your existence feel vital. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're able to take advantage of that and get out a little wider. And what I mean here is, yes, maybe you're doing some traveling, maybe you're doing things out of country, long distance, legal things maybe are coming up. But this could also be an invitation from a group of friends or from someone new in your network who's really in alignment with what you desire to do as well. And they're like, hey, come on this adventure with me. Hey, come on this adventure with us. Let's build this thing together. And then this helps you broaden that 9th house set of horizons and you get to go see something else. And this also rebuilds your faith and your philosophies. It's actually really beautiful. So whatever the adventure is, I think the things to pay attention when we're in Scorpio season is to, first of all, don't be manipulative. Be clear. Clarity is key when you're dealing with a Scorpio vibration. What is it that you're really doing? What is it that you really want? Because this will help avoid manipulation. This also helps avoid something coming off in a way that could be the best it's ever been, and instead it's kind of half-assed and mediocre. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of these kinds of things, okay? On the 14th, we've got this new moon solar eclipse happening at 21 degrees of Libra. It is on the 14th. Okay, again, lighting up this 8th house. And so I would be looking for, okay, is there something going on where a partner or some kind of partnership that you are connected to is bringing you a resource, bringing you an opportunity? Now, likely the opportunity that it's really speaking to are things that started going on in April. Okay, because in April, we experienced our first solar eclipse happening in Aries, the opposite sign. This activated the Aries and Libra axes. So at that time, whether you were looking at your money, you were looking at how you earn things. I want to get a better paying job. I want things for retirement. Maybe there's some real estate investment. Whatever was going on in April that came up, now here in this Libra eclipse and over this next 6 months, you and your partner, or you and whomever, the specialist, the partner, the whatever that you partner with, may be able to come to this joint partnership decision. It's really lovely. And when you do, it can bring a beautiful benefit of an increase of something financial or something that you find valuable. So remember, you've got 6 months to work this one out, okay? On the 22nd, busy day, Mercury enters into Scorpio, and we also see the sun coming into Scorpio as well. So the ninth house is lit and getting it, okay? Remember, publishing, marketing, broadcasting, getting yourself out, this expansion, deep developments in your faith and your philosophies. Truly in this ninth house, I will tell you, if you've been using a strategy to put your beautiful voice out there and it is not working, let it go. Let it die off. And or ask a specialist, is what I'm doing working? Why isn't what I'm doing working, right? Ask somebody who's already succeeding, because if not, what you can do here is spend too much time in the death and not enough time in the rebirth process, right? So Scorpio season is also a great time to get your strategy together because it is ruled by the energy of Mars. And the other thing that we don't want to do is spend too much time in the head game of it and the feeling of it, right? Because your feeling space, that water energy, if it's negative and worrying, that's the vibration that you're going to be putting out there as well. So let's get reorganized, do a little investigation, do some research on what you need to allow this expansion to really come out, which I think you've probably already done so much beautiful work on that the expansion's just waiting to meet you or for you to ride the wave. As we're going to close out this month on the 28th, we've got the final lunar eclipse happening at 5 degrees of Taurus, and this lights up again this third house space. So whether it's teaching, you're studying something, anything in the realm of education, maybe short distance travel, I'm talking city to city, maybe even state to state, siblings, neighbors, anything that has to do with transportation, all of those things are going to be lit up at this time. Now, the eclipse it's a full moon, so it's asking us to end something, acknowledge something, or make an adjustment. Uranus is also in the vibration of Taurus along with Jupiter. So one of the things that can happen is the eclipse is going down and you are feeling, I've got to do something. I need to do something to be free. I've got to say something. I've got to make a decision. I've got to share my words. I've got to, whatever you're feeling this, I've got to do it kind of vibration. So I want you to be mindful and follow that. What is it? What is the pressure that's feeling like it's being put on you that is encouraging you to use your words, share your words in a big way, have that conversation, sign that contract, leave a contract if it's not what's right for you. But your ability to communicate, I think, really has people's attention at this particular time. And it can lead to brand new arrangements of things, whether it's a new job and a new employment or a new opportunity or new relations. And when I say new relations, yes, you can have new relations come into your life, but also a new arrangement in the relations with people, even in your family or your close circle, okay? So whatever it is, whether you're communicating it through word, you're writing, you're dancing, someone is paying attention to the way that you're speaking and the way that you're moving your communication style around. And I think that it helps to bring a lot of clarity and several things to some completion and give you some fresh starts that you're looking for. So a lot to offer going on in this month, Pisces. Please let me know, what's this high level of communication? What have you been working on, and where are you seeing that the way that you communicate and what you believe has maybe been challenged over this last 18 months, and now you're feeling a lot more sorted in expressing that? Please let me know that in the comment section down below. All right, beautiful Pisces friends, have a gorgeous month, and I'll see you next month.